So if you're a subscriber to the show, you've noticed that activity has dropped way off. I am probably only publishing one video a month, I would guess, which may or may not be great. But what you wouldn't know is that I'm still making 2 to 3 videos a week, most of which I actually still upload to YouTube. I just never give them a title, a description, or hit publish on them. For whatever reason, and I just had this thought while I was in Starbucks, I just don't have the motivation to go the last little step on them and make them real. I don't know why. I just kind of like, I make them, that part's enjoyable, and then it gets uploaded, and then it just sits there. I don't have the motivation to do it. And I was thinking about that, like, okay, what does it mean that I don't have the motivation to share it? Because, like, just saying that is kind of a useless piece of data. It's not helpful. It's not productive. It doesn't make anything happen. It's an excuse. I'm just not motivated. You know, hey, why don't you make videos anymore? Just not motivated. I think what's more helpful is to say, okay, if I'm not motivated, that's a condition. And what's causing that condition? Is it just laziness? Like, is the situation actually that I should still be recording and publishing videos daily because there's value in that, or maybe there's a goal attached to that, and I just have to go back to implementing some kind of carrot and a stick reward / punishment for doing or not doing that activity? Or is it a sign that something else is wrong with the process? So am I bored of the format? Is it time to figure out how to switch this up? Is it actually just that I'm fascinated by novel things, so once this is no longer novel, I abandon it, and then the challenge becomes like, okay, do you reinvent it so that it works day in and day out and it's constantly changing, or do you need what is my thing, or do you own that and just not worry about it? Because, like, none of this is an issue if I don't feel bad about it, right? But the problem is that I actually feel disappointed at my lack of motivation. I'm trying to think of another reason I might not be motivated. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention to the positive feedback that comes with it, so it feels like I'm yelling into the Grand Canyon or throwing pebbles into the Grand Canyon, and that's doing it. The thing that I know I don't need to do is go on vacation. I don't need to take a break. I don't need to read a good book. I don't need creative inspiration. I need to analyze what exactly about this is no longer motivating to me, and how can I fix that? And I'm going to be really honest, like, that's not creative inspiration. That's a stupid idea. Is something within the way that I am doing this or thinking about it is no longer working, and I either need to adjust what I'm doing or adjust how I'm thinking about it, and then it will work again. That is like the basic truism to motivation or inspiration or whatever. It's always going to come down to you're either doing something wrong or you're thinking something wrong, or you're somewhere in both. You know, a little bit of doing something wrong, maybe I need to switch up the format, and a little bit of thinking something wrong. My thinking is too motivated by novelty. And then once I've done something a bunch of times, the novelty wears off, and then I'm not interested anymore. It's not a healthy way to get really good at anything. So it's potentially a little bit of both. So if you find yourself feeling not motivated, you don't need motivation. You need to analyze what's causing you to feel that way. All right, thanks for watching.